So let's kick things off. We have our party sitting here preparing to take a long rest. Are you guys doing anything as you get ready to wind down for the night?
I wanted to drink my water and eat a food. Eat some ration.
Okay.
I wanted to ask anybody if they need water because I'm going to cast the create water spell.
Oh, cool.
So with that, everyone can refill their canteens after using them, or whatever.
Yeah.
Water carrying instruments you are using. You're good.
So I drink my water skin and now it's back to full. Cool. Byron, what are you doing? What is
Hey,
doing?
quick question. On the spell sheet, there's 2 number slots. Is the left one the total slots that I have, and the right one the one that I currently currently have? Basically, which one am I expending? Which one am I moving down when I cast the Creator Destroy Water? I have 2 3s, and I can't decide which one to make a 2.
Well, you're about to get full.
Probably the one on the right.
Okay. Cool. Just in case we get attacked and I use spells, I want to make sure that I. Okay, that's what we'll go with. The one on the right is the one that I'll move up and down.
Cool.
Where is?
I don't need to click on Creator Destroy Water. It's pretty self-explanatory, right? I create a lot of water in this area. Everyone has to hold their canteens up.
Okay.
I laid the trap here and I lay down to rest in my bedroll.
Awesome.
Yeah.
What are the orders for your watches? How are you guys doing that?
I'll take first watch.
Okay.
Everyone
Saul will be taking first watch with you. And you're technically taking the first 2 watches, correct?
Yeah, because I'm just meditating.
So didn't we eat in town on the same day? So are we removing one of our rations before this rest, or do we not need to remove a ration because we ate before we came out here?
I would say, did you all eat while you were in the tavern?
Yeah, I bought
You did?
different meals.
Okay. If you ate while you're in the tavern, you do not need to consume a ration here.
Oh, just kidding.
Cool.
So I'll take second rest, or I guess third rest.
Well, we have elves, so we can split it up.
Well, we can have 2 people at the same rest. It might be better, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'll take second. Well, okay. So how are we doing? Y'all are. Brian, so it's 2 hours each.
For the elves, they get to split between whichever. So if Nim is taking the first 4 hours and Ost is taking the second set of 4 hours. So there are... And Saul is taking the first 2 hours. So,
that's right, we have Saul.
Yeah. Okay. So out of, he's just going to sit up with Nim for the first 2 hours and then pass out for the rest of his long rest.
I'll do the last 2 hours.
The last 2 hours. Okay, awesome.
Okay.
All right.
Cool.
So for the middle period of 4 hours, there won't be anything going on.
Does anyone want to? I mean, if I cast light on something, it doesn't last forever. So I don't know if anybody wants why they're awake to light anything, but
Cast it on what's that guy's name?
Paul?
Saul?
Why don't you cast it on your dagger?
well,
Mine.
it's gonna last 1 hour, and I can't cast it once we start the rest. While we're resting, I'm not casting it.
That's what Saul's like.
So there will be pretty much what is it? The first 4 hour. Well, no, excuse me, not the first hour, but after the first hour, 3 hours where you guys will have to sort out some kind of fire or something like that.
Why don't you just light a torch?
Yeah, we have torches.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll use one of my torches and I'll give it to Saul.
And torches take how long to go out?
I think it's an hour, or is it more than that?
More than an hour.
Oh, it's way longer.
1 hour.
Wait, is it
So
really?
if you guys are willing to burn 3 torches,
Is there okay? So is there another way to like have continuous light almost, without going through just like?
Well, the people with dark vision, like we could just kind of roll with that. While you're awake, we should burn 2 torches, though.
And I can just deal with being
I
dark.
mean, we don't really need the torches
Wait,
while I'm awake.
Yeah, I was
yeah.
saying, yeah. So
We're adventuring. We don't really need the torches.
Yeah.
Byron will be fine with Saul being in pitch black.
Yeah,
okay.
I don't mind.
Unless Saul
Yeah.
wants to light his own torches, he can be in pitch black.
Yeah, he just sits there and it's like, it's a pretty dark in here.
Yeah,
What'd you
light
say?
the torch. Hey, wait. There's someone else is awake with Saul, right?
Byron.
One of the,
Yeah,
okay.
Nim is.
Yeah. Then Saul's fine.
Like talking to himself.
I guess it's just the two of us sitting here talking. I guess
I
really
had
not so
already
much the
done
two of us
something.
talking, but just me talking to you, Nim. Nim, you
Yep.
you seem like a fine lass, but not very talkative. So, Nim, I understand that much. I'll sit here and be quiet in the dark, waiting. Okay. Nim, go ahead and give me we'll say, yeah, you can just use one perception check. Would you like to do, I will give you guys the option for this because I don't think it really covers this. Would you like to take one perception check across 4 hours or one perception check for each 2 hours?
Each 2.
I'm fine with each 2. That's fine.
Okay. So, Nim,
Or,
go ahead and give
yeah,
me
sure.
a perception check for your first 2 hours. Awesome. Whoa, hold on, one moment.
+2.
Yes, guys, I got a Snapchat, and I don't use Snapchat.
Naked chicks.
It's a dick.
Dick pic.
Okay, it's a stupid. Get rid of that.
Yeah,
That's stupid. I don't know why Snapchat's sending me stuff via Snapchat. Like, send me emails like the rest of you schmucks. It's bullcrap. All right. So yeah, you do not sense anything during the first 2 hours of your watch. It is very quiet. Perhaps your Saul thrumming his fingers there in the dark, but little else. And thus 2 hours pass, and he bids you good night and passes out. Would you like to check for your next 2 hours? Okay. 2 more hours pass, and this time you spend alone is uneventful. Would you like to wake up the next member of your party, or excuse me, rouse them from their meditation?
I nudge him with my bow.
I awaken, or whatever. You do it out of meditation.
Well,
I come to my senses. I don't know.
Wait, were you meditating about anything in particular down here in the dark?
Yes, I'm just meditating about the light and how we need more of it down here. It's way too dark.
Yeah, it's very dark, but fortunately,
I really like the light. It's one of
Yeah.
my favorites.
it's a few of your favorite things. Then you don't feel so bad. All right. Nim, I assume you go into your meditative state, and
Yes.
and Ost, you may spend the next 2 hours keeping watch. Would you like to roll me a perception check? You did, and it is an uneventful time.
Dude.
Actually, right, yeah. Right at the end of your watch, you know, or the end of the first half of your watch, you hear a scratching on the door across from you over here.
There's two.
Door? Okay.
Okay.
I was thinking about Nim's location. I was like, yes, the door that you are not sitting next to, but then I realized.
Okay.
And the door starts to creak and crack.
Can I cast, like, can I use a cantrip?
Yes, you can. I assume you currently have light cast in the room.
Yes.
Okay.
So yeah, basically I wanted to use my light cantrip and kind of like try to light up that area. Well, like I'm holding up I have my, let's just go with, got my crossbow lit up because I want to hold it.
Okay.
I've got it aimed at the door as I'm hearing this sound. I'd like to, you know, ready in action if I see anything jump through.
Awesome. Well, sure enough, it does seem like the door is starting to push open. Do you do anything?
Yeah, I'd like to alarm our party. Hey, Seamus, Nim,
Okay.
other guy.
Go ahead and give me perception checks, everyone.
No, no way.
Okay. And oh yes.
Don't ever get old.
Nim, you are roused by us talking. It seems that Seamus and Saul are both out cold. When suddenly the door does burst open, and second. You spot a great number of rats that begin to, here, I'm just going to set these up so you can actually see them, that begin to pour into the room. But as you're aware, go ahead and roll initiative for me. Nice, Nim. Okay. Ost, since you had an action held to fire at the door, this is now your opportunity to take that shot. Excellent. You do hit, and Severely wound, we'll say this rat here because it is the foremost. Excuse me. This rat here because it's the foremost in your sight. Nim, with your excellent roll, you have won initiative, and you can go ahead and take your turn.
I'm gonna go ahead and fire my longbow at this one. I'm assuming I can see him.
Which one?
Afar.
Okay. Excellent, you hit. And you deal 4 damage to it. That giant rat also appears to be heavily wounded. Didn't build my initiative tracker, guys.
No.
Let me pull this over real fast.
That stinks, Byron. You rolled a freaking 1, and I rolled a 2 on my damage dice.
Shit sucks.
The D8s aren't being our friend. By the light of Voltus. Who goes that?
Who goes out?
Cost and Seamus. I will let you guys decide at turn 2 which of you wants to go first.
Let's see what happens. Let's see what the rat-a-tats do.
Well, they decide right from the get-go that they are going to pour into this room.
Which one's first?
Rats.
It's important. No, which rat goes through first, Brian?
They share
This
initiative.
one, the one at the front, and yes, it does end up landing on top of your hunting trap.
Yes. DC 13 dexterity throw.
Dexterity saving throw. Awesome.
I've got it pulled up, so that's all.
How dexterous is this rat?
Sorry, I just want to make sure of this really quick.
Yeah, you're good. It's on page 152.
Yeah, I'm reading. I had it pulled open. And I wanted to make sure.
A creature steps on the plate must succeed a DC 13 dexterity saving throw or take 1d4 piercing damage and stop moving.
Okay.
That's weird that it's piercing. You'd think it'd be like
Yeah,
crunchy.
I guess I was curious on whether it would set it off. If it did succeed. Let me check that really quick.
It's whether it would get around it or not, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, does beating a dexterity saving throw mean that it didn't step in the trap, like it avoided it entirely, or it stepped in and then avoided it afterwards? So I'm just gonna look that up really quick.
Stepped in it, you would get crushed as a rat, and then there would be it's fast, right? It's like the whole point of a hunter. That's just like I'm just like theory crafting.
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah.
actually saying.
Yeah, I mean, I'd imagine if you step on the middle of like the trigger, probably. I don't know. I mean, yeah, if we should probably know what the rules say.
Sorry, I'm seeing if there's any specific rules on this. Sorry, I should have read through it right when you guys got the trap.
It's fine.
Is it fine?
I think it's fine.
I'm gonna Google it.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now.
Well, I'm gonna get a drink.
Okay. Okay, a creature that steps on the plate. So I'm going to rule based on what it says here that it stepped on the plate, but somehow managed to pull its foot out before it snapped shut on it.
Got it. Okay.
Is it dodged it?
Yeah. Well, it says
But
this
maybe-
trap forms a sawtooth steel ring that snaps shut when a creature steps on the pressure plate, and it says when they step on the plate,
Yeah.
they must succeed on a test, on a saving throw, or take the damage. So I'm going to rule in this case that it stepped on it,
fast.
somehow managed to incredibly dexterously pull its foot out of the way in time, and continued on its move.
So we're basically interpreting avoid taking damage as not caught in the trap
Right.
Right. So the trap is now useless.
until we would rearm it.
Until you reset it, correct. Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20.
And I don't remember reading this as my. Do I have to target the same target when I use my offhand? If I'm standing between two targets?
What's that?
What's up?
That as a rogue, do I have to target the same target with my offhand if I'm
No.
standing in between targets?
You don't.
Okay.
Oh, and I told Will about the mark thing, but I'll tell Byron later. It's fine. Don't worry about it, Byron. It's a rule that we're not doing. I just want to make sure if you look at the cheat sheet, you're not thinking you can use it kind of idea. So, Brian, just to clarify, we cannot use our spells, correct? If we,
You can.
if we
If
like
you
the
have
long
not.
rest,
Right. Yeah, you have not fulfilled the long rest yet. Okay.
this one.
But some of us have spell slots
Yeah.
still.
So, just so that you two are aware, or you guys are aware, 2 of the rats actually did use their movement to dash, or they used their action to dash at you, and they will not be taking attacks. However, 4 of them will be. So, starting from the top.
And Brian, do we know which ones are damaged? Which of the 2?
The one that's close to you, and yes, that one.
So this one's damaged, I believe, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, and let's begin. Ost, 3 rats are in close quarters with you, and they snap their teeth at you. What is your AC?
15.
15.
What's your DC? AC/DC.
Uh-huh. Okay. 2 of them take advantage of the fact that they are working together to attack you and snap onto your legs. You take 8 damage.
Okay.
Okay. The last one that is closest to Saul also takes advantage of his ally being there and snapping at him, and additionally takes a bite out of his flesh, a fairly big looking bite out of his flesh.
Out of Saul's?
Yes, and he wakes up.
He's a heavy sleeper.
Yeah, and he's just like, oh, what? Oh my God, we've got rats. All right, and let's go ahead and actually, him yelling like that, Seamus, give me a perception check real fast.
Nice.
Yes, you do hear this, and you are immediately woken. Saul stands up and takes a swing, disoriented by the sudden being woken up via being bitten, but still manages to lay a hefty blow on one of the rats. All right, Ost and Seamus, who would like to go?
I'd like to go first.
Okay.
Corey.
Huh?
All right.
Wait, we're not counting mine or my initiative?
You went first.
You already went.
Yeah, you
I had the
already
red,
Yeah,
and you, but then you went first.
Right. Okay, Ost, you have 3 rats around you. What are you going to do?
I'm going to.
I think we should switch places.
I don't, because I'm going to cast Fairy Fire in a 20-foot radius on all of these rats.
Fairy Fire or Burning Hands?
I was thinking Burning Hands, but I'm going to cast Fairy Fire and hope that all my allies do a lot of damage.
Is Fairy Fire like an area of effect spell or a targeted? I just want to make sure.
Yeah. Let me click on it and.
Okay.
Yeah, it's AoE, I believe.
Yeah, it is. Okay. Each object in a 20-foot cube within range is outlined in blue. A quick note: this is a constant.
That would hit
a
us
constant-
too.
Mm,
Would that hit
It's a
us?
concentration. Oh, well.
that is a 20-foot cube. It is a concentration spell, so if you do get hit, you will have to take a concentration saving throw.
So I don't think I want to do that then. And
Okay.
also, the one thing that I wasn't sure on is it says any creature, so that would also be my allies too, wouldn't it?
Yes. Now that is a
Okay.
20-foot cube, so within 60 feet. So you could effectively,
You get like the 4 rats to the left of us, but like
yeah, I think you could get up to 3 rats at a time if it's a
I
20-foot
don't
cube.
I think I'm just gonna do Burning Hands, and I think the most that I can get is 2 rats.
That
in
is
Burning
correct.
Hands.
Yeah, it could be like this almost.
All right, well I'm just gonna do Burning Hands.
You could always move.
Disengage or like run away. And then
Yeah,
like,
take
all
opportunity attacks and then try to do it
3 of them.
from from 2.
Yeah, from 2.
Yeah, and get a more advantageous angle.
That sounds like a really risky idea
Yes,
because
it does sound like a risky idea.
you've already been
Or
playing
you
down.
just disengage
I'm
and
using
just
Burning Hands. I'm Burning Hands 2 of them.
Okay, which 2 are you deciding to Burning Hands?
The 2 that are uninjured. I believe the one to wait. Is the one to the north of me uninjured, or
This
is,
one's injured.
It's
oh, that
yeah,
one's injured?
that one is injured.
These are uninjured.
All right, then whatever. I'm just gonna get the 2 to the.
Could you technically get that one? No.
I'm
They're
gonna get
small. Can you step over them in any way?
Mm,
No. You can't occupy the same
no.
space, right?
Yeah, I
I'm
think
gonna
it's 2 size categories.
I'm gonna get the 2 to the north of me.
Okay.
Those.
All right, go ahead and roll your Burning Hands. Yes, the 2 rats are immediately incinerated by your Burning Hands and just let out a high-pitched shrieking as they curl up and disintegrate into ash.
Yay!
Yay! Okay. Seamus, it is your turn. What are you going to do?
I move up and I attack the rat just at the bottom.
Okay.
And I'm actually gonna move like up like I'm gonna move. Sorry, I'm gonna go like this, and I'm actually gonna hit this rat.
Okay, that works.
Where's my character sheet? All right. I may be sleepy, but I'm gonna get ya.
Excellent. Yeah, the rat is heavily injured, but not quite slain. All right, Nim. It comes back to you. You have a rat standing in your proximity. What are you gonna do?
Actually, can I use a karma on the damage?
Yes, you can.
Yeah, I'd like to use karma.
Okay. Okay. Go ahead and roll your karma.
There you go.
Excellent. Yes, the rat is
Boom.
wait, what
Like-
is it that allows
So-
this attack to go from
I saw-
almost killing the
kinda
rat
like-
to killing it?
So like I stabbed in and I kind of hit in the shoulder,
Mhm.
and as I reached back out, I kind of like slit its throat a little bit. So I kind of like did an extra little flick at the end, and like had it moved just inches, it wouldn't have actually died. I would have missed, but just because it caught it slightly on the neck, it just kind of like split open its neck and blood was everywhere.
Yeah, it goes to turn to you as you pull your blade back, and all of a sudden just a gout of blood just spurts out from its neck, and it falls to the ground dead. Excellent. Nim, it is now your turn. What would you like to do?
And I can't target this one because I have one in melee.
Well, it's a disadvantage, though.
Now, remember, you do actually have your cunning action, which you can use to disengage.
What'd you say?
Right. What my idea was basically to fire my bow at one and bonus action stab the one next to me. But if I can't,
yeah, you can't do that.
Yeah, so that's why
you just can't do that because a bow is a two-handed weapon, and you can only do that two-weapon fighting when you're using light weapons.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I'll just go ahead and just.
Could you hide in the shadows?
No, I'm just gonna kill the one next to me.
Excellent. You stab at it, and you completely demolish this rat that is close to you with your short sword.
So, question: now that he's used one short sword, he still can use his offhand. Could he?
That's right. You can move, and with your bonus action, attack with your offhand.
I'm gonna attack this guy.
Excellent.
Does he gain advantage as a rogue since he has an ally?
Not advantage, but sneak attack.
Oh, that's what I meant. Yeah.
Yeah. So go ahead and roll your damage for that.
I mean, there's sneak attack damage, right?
Yeah. You do get your sneak attack because this is your first time getting that this turn. Oh, with a flurry of blades, Nim flies across the room, stabbing one rat and decapitating another. It's quite the sight to behold.
Hell yeah.
Us, the last rat, looks at you, hungrily, blood on its teeth, and attempts to nibble on you. Dealing
my friend.
5 damage.
Oh, guys, I'm not doing too hot.
I think you'll be.
It just has chunks of flesh just puffing its cheeks out at this point, and it looks to be quite sated. Saul now jumps into the fray, circling around, and he's gonna rush in and stab at this thing with his long sword, and wounds it severely.
Does he cut off the tail? Does he cut off a leg?
Yeah, I mean, like the stab of his blade actually just causes the rat to just barf out all of the flesh it had in its mouth, and it just sprays all over you, Ost.
That's exactly what I was hoping for.
Yeah, it goes everywhere. Ost, it is your chance to get revenge on this rat for munching on you.
Yay! I am going to wait. Oh, yeah, I'm going to take out my shield and hit it with a mace with my weak noodle arms.
Excellent. Unfortunately, your arms are quite noodly and are unable to find purchase in this rat's flesh. Perhaps
now I have the shield. That's good.
Its bits of puke maybe caused the mace to slip and slide in your hand, and you couldn't take a good swing at it.
Damn.
Yeah. Seamus, you have this rat surrounded. What shall you do?
Seamus is going to do what Seamus wants to do, and you hear him scream, "You dirty rat! Get away from my friend!" And he grapples the rat.
Okay.
Grapples the rat.
He grapples the rat.
All right, that is going to be a.
Are we gonna take a prisoner?
I'm gonna move it
Oh,
away
God.
from you. You can't hurt you.
This is definitely a first for me. Actually, seeing somebody decide to use grappling. I believe that is a athletics
Special
check.
melee attack. Target must be no more than one size larger, which he is not. To make a grapple check, a strength check against your target's strength athletics check,
Okay.
or their dex acrobatics check.
or their
So
acrobatics.
I have to do strength, but they can do either.
Okay.
So I do my athletics.
So just killing it.
I cannot grapple the rat. As I'm telling you that right now, the rat cannot be grappled.
Oh, Wait,
Does
you
it say who
strength
wins
check.
this contest?
why did you do an athletics check? I thought you said that you had to do
So
a
I
strength.
do athletics check, and then they do athletics or a.
Okay.
Make sure this. Dang it! I never thought I'd see grappling. Okay.
I told myself if I saw a rat, I would try to grapple it once, and so here it is.
Okay. Let's
'Cause I
let's
can't
take a
grapple
look at this
anything
really
else.
quick.
Okay.
Dang it.
If you don't get the grapple, nothing happens, and I just lose my action.
Come on. All right. Strength athletics.
I made it, and I failed. Oh no, wait! I rolled a 1. That means I get to re-roll it because I'm lucky.
Oh, that is true.
Halfling luck.
Oh damn.
Fortunately for you, there was basically no circumstance in which you couldn't grapple this rat. Because it also rolled terribly. And it says,
So I can
Let's
move
see.
it. I can move it half distance as I'm grappling it.
okay, yes.
So I'm gonna drag
Now.
it. I'm gonna drag it here, 2, 3, and it's gonna stay in front of me. So it's gonna be right here.
Okay.
Wait, is it not on your same thing?
No, I'm grappling with it, but I move it, and that's the end of my turn.
All right, cool. You just
What?
Now,
Just-
so now
yeah, he
it
has
has
this
to.
rat in his like basically holding on to its fur as best he can.
Are we able to shoot at it? Like, what are we supposed to do? What do you want us to do?
It has. So now it has to make a saving throw to get out of my grapple. Otherwise, it has to hit me.
Yeah,
I'm
but
the only
what,
thing it can attack right
how
now. Now
do
you
you
can
do
shoot it. You can shoot it as normal,
what if we hit you?
or you can come up and attack it. But now it can't attack you.
Still too fast with one bow.
It's true.
Whatever. I'm not. I already went, so now it's
Yeah,
whoever else.
it's Nim's
Rat.
turn at this point.
Oh, yeah.
Nim, you are watching Seamus, like he goes up and he just like gives this rat a bear hug, and you know is like, and the rat's basically almost as big as him.
Is he just running around
So
like?
he's just like got his legs like super wide set apart, and is just carrying it in his arms. Do you wish to do anything to disrupt this special moment they're having?
I'm gonna slide here to the right and catching a glimpse, just a hair of a glimpse of the rat over Seamus's shoulder. I decide that's enough for me to take a shot at it.
Okay. Seamus, as go ahead and roll your damage real fast. Excellent.
Oh.
Good God. Seamus, this rat you're holding is just squeaking and squealing at you. It looks like it's about ready to just dig its teeth into your face. When suddenly an arrow just goes straight through its gullet, and just blood just starts spurting out of its mouth everywhere, all over you. You're thoroughly coated in rat blood at this point. And
I was,
and it
I was personally
falls,
hoping that it was gonna staple his hand. Like to the.
no, only on a natural one. No. Yeah, the rat falls limp in your hands.
I throw it and make it hit the wall right here. So it's like it's gonna like just kind of go.
Yeah, give me an athletics check really quick to see if you can chunk this rat. Yeah, it lands against the wall with a thud
Cool.
and slides to the floor.
And then I look at the splatter, and I'm like, oh, what a coincidence. The splatter spells gullible and draconic on the wall.
Oh!
Oh,
As you say that,
Saul just looks like, oh, yeah, it's. I'm impressed. You can speak Draconic as well. That's quite the feat. I didn't know you could.
Seamus just ignores you bitches, and he's
Do I
like, "Oh, I'm
roll
going
a
to set up my
deception
trap."
check? Yeah, Seamus believes me.
So Seamus resets up his trap.
Cool. And Saul looks at the new bite hole in him, and he's like, "Well, that was quite eventful. Let's say we get that door shut and get back
I
to
close the door
finishing up
as well.
this rest."
As I like set up the trap, I'm like, I do the door, and then I kind of leave the area. I think at this point it's my start of my rest, correct? You said it was
What?
the end of Will's first.
It is.
No, start of my watch. Sorry.
Oh.
Yeah. So at this point, you are thoroughly roused and can stay awake at this point. Saul goes back to sleep. Nim, I assume you return to your meditation unless you wish to do
One
anything
second,
else.
grab wine real fast.
Okay.
By the way, my apologies. I'm going to tackle rules for characters being woken up for next week.
Okay. Oh, sure.
And just, like, when do you go?
Yeah. That sounds good.
All right, cool.
So we cooked in the sneak attack bonus into my weapons, right?
That is the second box on the one on the right. The one that says, like, 5, for instance.
Oh,
So you rolled
22.
no, under your damage. So for
Yeah.
instance, on your last attack, you rolled 1d8 plus 3. You rolled a 7 plus 3. That is your normal damage that I would not take account unless you got your sneak attack, which you did. So you actually did 15 damage with your last attack. Does that make sense?
I did 50. Oh, so on the 10 piercing.
Yeah. So you did
Plus 5.
1d8 plus 3
Right.
plus
Right.
1d6.
Okay.
Yeah. And really shovel that damage out when it counts. Awesome. All right. For that rat encounter, let's see, that was 6 of them. You guys get each receive,
482
yeah, you
experience.
wish, 37 experience.
How much?
You each
So it
receive
should be
37
455.
experience.
So 455.
Yeah, 455. Yeah.
Cool. And before I head back to meditation, I'm just gonna recover my arrows.
Excellent. How many arrows did you fire?
Here, too.
And I fired one.
Okay,
Yes, I fired.
each of you roll a d4 for me.
No, I fired one.
Did you fire?
I fired one in the hallway, and then I fired one the last time.
Okay. Okay, so Ost, you recover your arrow, and Nim, you recover your arrows. Excellent. All right. Your rest. The let's see. The last 2 hours of your rest. Austin and Seamus, would you like to give me perception checks? Okay.
Sorry, give me a sec. There it is. Ooh, I am just really good at the perception.
Yeah. Seamus, what are you doing that's causing you to be so distracted?
Honestly, I'm kind of just still distraught over the fact that rat blood is all over me, and I'm trying to clean it up.
Yeah.
I'm kind of like grabbing anything and everything, just like trying to like get it off me, and it's like still kind of like, why did I grapple the rat?
Ost, you also are covered in a combination of rat vomit and bits of your own flesh.
Suddenly get healed in like 2 hours. It's pretty
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Woo-hoo!
Amazing that in the world of the Forgotten Realms, that you know, one's body is able to mend so quickly. But thus it does.
Power of the gun.
Some would argue that health points are not an indicator of wounds taken, but actually of your stamina and ability to make your way through combat without taking any dangerous wounds.
I like that.
But
That
I
makes
prefer the part where, you know, I'm just taking chunks out of you guys on a nonstop basis.
What is my full health again? I don't remember.
Your full health. What is your constitution?
Constitution 10.
Your constitution is 10?
Yeah.
I think it's
Yeah, that's my charisma. That's my charisma. Constitution's 12.
Okay, so you would have 9 hit points. So we can just go ahead and type that up there.
plus 9 plus
Level 2.
level 2.
Oh yeah. Sorry, you guys are level 2. So that would be 9 plus
4,
6.
6,
Yeah.
so 15.
Wait. Why 9?
It's 8 plus his Constitution modifier, which makes it 9, and then 5, which is half of a D8 rounded up plus 1.
Your Constitution is 12, Byron?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Cool.
So yeah, and Ost, you have a similar amount of health.
I have 15.
Yep. Awesome. All right. Despite your time spent, you know, cleaning rat bits off of yourselves, the rest of your long rest is uneventful,
Yay.
and you are all healed to full health.
Yay.
There was much rejoicing.
Yeah.
So much rejoicing.
Clothing, on the other hand, is still just an absolute mess. Really
That's
should
for
do
me.
something about that.
I was not splattered. Mine were clean hits.
So yeah. Saul is looking on and going, "Whoa! I just purchased this pair of boots last week, and now they're all full of holes."
And I cast light on his boots, and I'm like, now you're light on your feet.
Oh my god.
Lost you a clever one. I appreciate that. Excellent.
All right, so I see. I guess we should get on with it, guys. I've had enough sleep for now.
Okay.
Seamus
Good,
moves
you
forward.
slept when the rats were attacking.
James moves forward and removes his hunting trap.
Wink. Oh, I stepped on it first.
Nev, go ahead and give me a dexterity saving throw real fast.
I got it.
It does damage. You're just being ridiculous.
What?
No, I'm
It
playing.
does damage, by the way.
I
Yeah,
found my dexterity. 1 second.
don't do it.
Yeah.
What the fuck is dexterity
You
yet?
can do it if you do it fast enough, but geez.
Just click on your dexterity. You don't. Just, that's all you do.
I couldn't find it, you fat bag.
You bailed it.
Yeah, you
Why don't you go attack someone with your heal spells?
God damn.
yeah. In the world in which an alternate universe in which I am a malevolent, is that the correct term? Malevolent, not benevolent, malevolent DM, you would have a trap snapped shut around your leg. But Also, I believe, let's take a look at this really quick. I believe, oh crap. No.
What?
I hit the home button and all my character sheets closed.
Did you have to take like a 5-minute break or something?
Yeah, let's go ahead and take a 5-minute break real fast. This seems as good a time as any.
What a perfect time. It's built.
It's right above. It's right above one of the tabs. All right.
The state